My name is Mahmood Rashid. My ID number is 20152736. I'm presenting my proposal in research computing module. So my topic is a Trojan classification using the visualization. Trojan are the type of the malware that are used to mislead the user for destructive intentions. Malware can be a file or a code which can use to infect the steal password and explore the file that infect the computers. A cumulative number of the new malware samples would be exceed 700 million in the near future. The increase in the malware variant is a huge challenge. There are the two types of the method used to detect the malware: static analysis malware detection and dynamic malware analysis detection. Static analysis used to file hash size and information would be used without exceeding the file to classify the file begin in the malicious. Dynamic analysis will be run the file to check its show and any behavior would be linked with the malware. While the dynamic analysis would be a more robust compared to the static analysis, it is also require more resources. Research has been carried out on a different way and classify the malware using the visualization algorithm it provides me to efficiently detect the classification of the malware. It is being more effective to detect identify the different trojans and malware using the techniques. In this situation, my proposed graphical visualization method instantly convert the file of an RGB image and then will give you the privilege to help the model to recognize the Trojan using the CNN algorithms. I mentioned before signature detection and malware detection are the two methodologies traditionally used for a malware detection. However, it's easy to fool the signature detection method using the techniques such as polymorphism. The cost resources required to behaviorally analysis in a one of the main issue. The newer malware variant can also understand when it is run on a sandbox, thus avoiding the running in the malicious. Advanced static analysis shows that the malware detection along with the advanced dynamic a software called the PID was used to determine if the sample with package was using the packers. It was observed 35% of the intruder has to prefer to using the customer packers for the packing the malware. It also observed that the dynamic detection analysis method gives the lower accuracy than the analysis method. This is due in the intelligence. Malware remaining the dominant were able to show that when we debugging the attempt to detect never variant to stop the execution of the malicious code, while the static analysis would be more useful, such as the efficient and offset of because of the different reverse engineering any code. I hope that using the machine learning code I would be able to efficiently detect, and if the packer is used for a Trojan, that also aligns the research founded hybrid analysis could be increased detection of the malware about 5%, according to the rate of the closely observed that the 88% in the malware detection using that model. Regarding to the visualization method, detection using the visualization has been extensively researched recently. Visualization method can provide a more efficient method detecting new malware variant considering the images. Processing methods identify the malicious PDF begin to PDF. They use the byte plot and macro plot to convert the file image it will be enabled to classify begin the file from the malicious file with the 99.48% classifying the malware using visualization and image processing that argue the machine learning color classifying the files in the wrong dataset used to while the training the comparison where exception visualization model to classify the malware. An important point raised by them, there is a lack of the visibility and research might not be understand why the algorithm justify fire the malicious or begin. It was a consider early use the characteristic features that was implemented or a non malware and used threshold based on the expect the feature of the classifying the samples. However, in case the large features and limited processing power would be cause a problem, try to get the more information extract using the red, green, blue images conversions. They use the information such as the entropy files to populate the different color channels. The method has no potential to classify the packers. Classify the packer using the graphic based approach in order to continuously improve the model. They have include the updated visualization samples malware using the macro byte plot. They noted a similarity between the packaged and unpackaged malware samples can be both in both sides of the malware or Trojan detections. In my research niche, as the more malware analysis variants are used to more important to research method on a detection of the various and variant Trojans are one of the well-known malware variant. I'm expecting the model would be recognize the detection Trojan. Before that, the K-enable node and bias are a few of the machine learning algorithm which has been used or implemented to detect the malware. However, no algorithm was developed to specifically for a Trojans. My proposed method would be effect using the visualization and CNN architecture for a classification. After the deep discussion, my hypothesis visualization of the file would help to detect the Trojans. Regarding to my research question, from the recent review and through all the papers, conferences, I conclude the following question. How much it will be the effective and efficient considering the CNN algorithm with the visualization be in a Trojan detection. With the increase of the cyber attacks, Trojans detection in a field need to research more as the cyber attack now on this time on is peak time. I would using the CNN model for a proposed model. I am currently thinking I am implementing the machine learning model using the TensorFlow, which is a free and open source tool. In order to determine the accuracy, I have decided to dataset not be balanced level accuracy could give a high accuracy result. Regarding to the methodology, the process proposed model detection malware. I would be downloading the these Trojan file from the viruses and begin sample. I will convert the file RGB image by passing through the visualization algorithm. The visualization model from the sample we would download. Here I would divide the dataset. First part the training the CNN model and second part of the classifying the output performance of the trained model. I'm planning score and accuracy classifying the output performance of the model. Datasets have decided to vary of the our data based on the previous researches conducted. I would also require to begin the sample. My research model would be detecting the both Trojans begin the samples. Visualization model based on understanding of the previous research. I'm thinking using the method by using the different information each colored image be considered. I use the entropy value in order to check the difference bytes in a section. It is defined the section entropy sigma p and log 2 pci, where the pci is the probability of the occurrence byte value will be the I. Similarly, I assign the size of the file blue color and I assign the byte value green color while extract the features from the image and then train the machine learning model. I feel CNN model would be the able to classify the images. Regarding to the performance and accuracy, so I believe that using the below matrix measures efficiently as I propose in this proposal. So accuracy is the number of the times the machine learning model has correctly classified the data point. It can be defined the accuracy, correct prediction, and the total predictions. Accuracy can also define in the term of the positive and negatives. So true positives, true negatives, and false positives and false negatives. These are all the constraint or contents of the accuracies. One of the issue that with the using the accuracy that for correct reading of the necessary that the equal number of the samples required to each class, I have to need to equally number of the begin to the Trojan samples. However, I feel that I will have to higher number of the Trojans compared to the begin samples due to the which the accuracy matrix could be the false sense high accuracy. Real is the provision to positive that will be identified correctly. It can be defined through the F1 scores, that's the precision and recall divided by the recall. Regarding to the method project plan, as per my initial research work probably carried out in a 64 days, I show my plan in the following diagram which you can see on a screen. So by all research which I concluded after deeply study of the algorithms that I hypothesis that I would be able to efficiently classify the Trojan from the beginner sample using our proposed model through understanding using the machine learning model along with the visualization model increase accuracy detections of Trojans compared to just visualization or machine learning model. That conclusion I was extract after go through the literature review and methodology and my research questions. I believe that the hypothesis is I would be able to efficient and classify the Trojan from the begins sample using the proposed model that I have already been discussed. Throughout the understanding using the machine learning model along the visualization would be the increase the accuracy. Definitely when you will visualize the things, it will be give you the more accuracy to detecting the Trojans as compared to just visualization or a machine learning model. Thank you very much. That's my work I present here.